everybody, welcome back to Daily Easy English Expression. Today we have a phrasal verb. Phrasal verbs are tough. It's an action verb and a preposition. And one phrasal verb can have several meanings, and that's the case today. So today's phrasal verb is to come around, and to come around can be used in many types of situations. But we're going to focus on two definitions of to come around. The first just means to visit. I want you to come around tomorrow. I want you to visit me tomorrow. Come around my office at 12. Visit my office at 12. That's all, to visit. So to come around can mean to visit. Another definition of to come around would be to agree to somebody after a lot of thinking or after a lot of arguing. So at first, you don't agree with the person, but after a couple hours, after a couple days, then you say okay. Or you could even be angry at the person. I'm really angry at you, but after a couple hours, after a couple of days, I'm not that angry, and we're okay. It's okay. I'm that way. Sometimes, with my family or with my friends, I'll be really angry, but then after a couple hours, after a couple of days, I'm fine. I'm not angry anymore. Is that good? I almost always come around. My feelings of anger or frustration disappear. Is that good? Well, I guess it's good, but at the same time, it's very stressful on the other people. Yeah, it takes me, that's just me though. Yeah, we need to know these things about each other. Okay, so two definitions. Do you understand them both? Let's check out a dialogue and hopefully it will be more clear. Okay? Let's do it. Is Tom here?
No. Why don't you come around tomorrow?
Okay. You think he'll be less mad at me?
I'm sure. He always comes around after a day or two.
So this guy had an argument with Tom. Maybe they're brothers, and they had an argument. And right now Tom is really angry. But after a day or two, he'll come around. He'll be less angry. He'll be okay. You guys can be friends, can be brothers again. We use this expression a lot. And presidents use it for countries. So for example, President Obama, he said, I want to have national health care for America. And so many Republicans, Obama's a Democrat, so many Republicans said, no national health care. But Obama said, you'll come around. You'll think about it. Right now you might be mad at me. Right now you might disagree with me. But you'll think about it and you'll change your mind and you will agree with me. You will not be mad at me. And he was right. Many Republicans did come around. And now in America we have Obamacare, or this national health care. Is it good? I don't know. I'm glad I have it. I had some medical emergencies this year. And if I didn't have the insurance, oh, it's so expensive. And anyway, it's expensive. But anyway, yeah, we do have it. And in the beginning, people hated Obama for this idea, but they came around. They thought about it. They changed their mind. They're not angry. They accept it. That's one of the definitions of to come around. It's a very useful phrasal verb, but it might be difficult to use. So, I want you guys to go to Google, and specifically Google News. And I want you to type in come around. They came around. They are coming around. They will come around. He came around. Search for those phrases and see how it is used, okay? One more thing, remember, phrasal verbs are spoken English. They're especially common in spoken English. Less common in written English. But you can still find lots of great examples, okay? Remember that. So practice the dialogue a couple more times. Remember, if you can, come to our community, www.letsmasterenglish.com. We have a community page where you can practice these dialogues in live hangouts with other members, other people. And of course, join Perf, join DDM. If you want to master your listening skills in English, if you want to master your speaking skills in American English, you need to join the classes. You can get that information on the home page, on the website too, www.letsmasterenglish.com. Practice the dialogues. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Is Tom here?
No. Why don't you come around tomorrow?
Okay. You think he'll be less mad at me?
I'm sure. He always comes around after a day or two.
Is Tom here?
No. Why don't you come around tomorrow?
Okay. You think he'll be less mad at me?
I'm sure. He always comes around after a day or two.
Is Tom here?
No. Why don't you come around tomorrow?
Okay. You think he'll be less mad at me?
I'm sure. He always comes around after a day or two.